Year 2050. The skies over Earth were no longer blue. They burned with strange purple clouds and moving shadows that didn't belong to any aircraft known to man. For weeks, scientists had detected signals from deep space, strange repeating pulses that no one could decode. Governments stayed silent. Media called it space noise. Until the day the sky opened. Massive alien ships descended like metal gods. New York fell in 6 minutes. Tokyo vanished in flames. London was turned into ash before the world could even react. No warning. No mercy. The aliens didn't come to negotiate. They came to erase. 24 hours. That's all it took for human civilization to collapse. Satellites were destroyed first. Power grids fell next. Nuclear bases were hit before a single missile could launch. The aliens knew everything about Earth. They had studied us for decades. And we were helpless. Deep beneath the ruins of what used to be Los Angeles, a final human resistance bunker remained hidden. Inside it was Captain Zane Carter, a former Special Forces soldier, injured but alive. Around him only 12 survivors remained. Scientists, medics, engineers, and broken soldiers. Outside, Earth was no longer ours. Signal received, one of the scientists whispered, adjusting a cracked holographic screen. They're broadcasting something, in our language. A message filled the room. Humans are inefficient. Your planet is now property of the Exwarer Dominion. Resistance will result in extinction. Fear spread like poison. Days passed. Food ran low. Hope was already dead. Then something changed. While scavenging through alien wreckage near an old military base, Zane discovered a strange glowing device embedded in an alien corpse. It pulsed with blue energy reacting to his touch. When he brought it back to the bunker, the scientists realized the impossible. It's a combat core, one said in shock. Alien technology, designed to merge with biological tissue. Zane stared at it. If this thing can be used as a weapon, he said, then I'm using it. The integration process nearly killed him. For 3 days he burned with fever as alien circuitry bonded with his nervous system. His heartbeat almost stopped twice. Bones cracked. Muscles hardened. Blue light burned beneath his skin like living fire. On the 4th day Zane opened his eyes. He was no longer fully human. His strength had multiplied tenfold. His senses could track movement through walls. He could see heat, energy, and life itself. But there was a price. The scientists hesitated before telling him the truth. The alien core, it's unstable. You have approximately 72 hours to live. Zane didn't flinch. 3 days is enough, he said. They learned the truth next. The alien invasion was not being led by generals or armies. It was led by the alien king. A being of pure energy and flesh, ruling from a floating fortress above the ruins of New York. The heart of the invasion. The mind controlling the army. Kill the king, and the invasion would fall. Zane armed himself with a modified alien blade, a weapon forged from their own metal, burning with blue plasma. As dawn rose over a dead world, he stood at the bunker entrance alone. 12 survivors watched him go. He was humanity's last soldier. As Zane moved through the ruins, alien drones hunted him. He crushed them with inhuman strength. Alien soldiers attacked in groups. He slaughtered them. Buildings fell. Streets cracked. The blue glow of his power lit up the dark streets as he cut his way toward New York. But with every battle his body weakened. The core inside him was burning him alive. And still he kept walking. Finally, the floating fortress appeared above the shattered skyline. Thunder roared from the sky as alien guards descended like living weapons. Zane looked up. This ends today, he whispered. As the fortress doors opened, the alien king emerged. The alien king did not walk. He floated. 12 feet tall. Black armored skin layered with glowing crimson veins. For eyes burned like dying suns. Massive wings of living metal stretched behind him as gravity itself seemed to bend in his presence. Zane felt the pressure instantly. His knees almost collapsed. You are the last inefficient variable, the king spoke, his voice vibrating inside Zane's skull. Kneel. Zane gripped his alien blade, blood dripping from his nose. I don't kneel, he growled. I fight. The world exploded. The king struck first, faster than thought. Zane was slammed through 3 shattered skyscrapers, his armored body tearing through concrete and steel like paper. He crashed into the ruins below, coughing blood. His bones regenerated. Barely. Zane launched himself into the air using the last of his power. He slashed wildly, blue plasma against crimson energy. The sky filled with fire and screams as shockwaves shattered what remained of New York. Each strike drained his life. Each miss shortened his time. The king laughed. "You burned to delay the inevitable," he said calmly. Zane remembered the bunker. The survivors. The last children of Earth hiding underground. And he understood something the king never could. Humans didn't fight because they were strong. They fought because they refused to disappear. Zane charged again, screaming as the alien core inside him overloaded. Light burst from his chest. He slammed the blade deep into the king's armor. For the first time, the king screamed. Crimson energy leaked from the wound as the king staggered backward. The connection to the alien army flickered. Across Earth, alien soldiers froze mid-attack in confusion. The hive mind was breaking. But the king wasn't dead yet. He grabbed Zane by the throat and lifted him into the air. "You are nothing but temporary resistance," the king said. "Your species is finished." Zane smiled through broken teeth. "Yeah," he whispered. "So am I." With his last strength, Zane activated the self-destruct protocol hidden inside the alien core. The scientists never told him everything. The core wasn't just a weapon. It was a bomb. A sun trapped inside his chest. The king's eyes widened. "What have you done?" Zane exploded in blinding blue light. The shockwave tore through the fortress, through the sky, through the clouds themselves. The blast vaporized the alien king instantly. Across Earth, every alien unit dropped lifeless to the ground. The invasion ended in one silent moment. When the light faded, the sky returned to blue for the first time in years. Days later, survivors emerged from underground bunkers across the world. No aliens remained. No ships. Only ashes. From the ruins of New York, scientists recovered a final message burned into the remains of the alien core. One life for a planet. Humanity began again. Statues were built in silence. Zane Carter's name was carved into stone across every surviving city. Not as a soldier. Not as a weapon. But as the last human who refused to die quietly. And far beyond the stars, other alien empires listened. And learned to fear Earth.